it going, everyone? Your boy Corey here, aka Crasher, back with a new video, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Pokemon Showdown battle narration / commentary, and in this battle, I go up against my man InfamousTrainer in a Generation 8 random battle, and I have to say, this battle was hella fun. I can't wait to showcase to you guys what takes place, so sit back, relax, and enjoy, and let's get this started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this. So, Infamous sends out his Skuntank, and I send out my Toxapex. Now, I didn't quite like this matchup, so I switch out into Volcanion here, and Skuntank goes for the taunt to try and shut down my Toxapex, but I'm okay with this. So he goes for Poison Jab, doesn't do that much damage. I go for Steam Eruption, and boy does that do a lot of damage. So he goes for another Poison Jab, doesn't do that much damage again. I go for the Steam Eruption, and I dispose of that Skuntank here. So let's see what happens next. My taunt wears off, and he sends in Barbaracle. Now, I didn't like this matchup here because I am weak against ground and rock type moves, so I was fearing for that. So here's what happens. I switch into Eldegoss here. Now, he actually predicted that switch very nicely and goes for the Shell Smash here, boosting his offenses and his speed. I'm thinking, okay, can Eldegoss live a +2 attack? And sure enough, I'm able to live that Stone Edge, and I end up disposing of that Barbaracle with a 4x super effective Energy Ball here. Now, he goes for Volcarona, and I switch in to Ninjask here, predicting a Quiver Dance, and this is what happens. He goes for that Quiver Dance, and I'm thinking, okay, I should be able to outspeed even at +1, and sure enough, I do. I take him out with the Acrobatics, man. Ninjask is fast as fuck, boy! And it's even more fast with the speed boost here. Now, Suicune here, this I was not expecting. He Dynamaxes his Suicune, and I go for the Sword Dance here, hoping that I could possibly get a Ninjask sweep, but he goes for the Max Hailstorm, and I barely hang on with 5% health, but the Hail is also summoned, so that doesn't matter, and I end up being taken out. So I'm thinking, okay, time to bring Toxapex back in and tank up some max moves. That Max Hailstorm, yum yum delicioso. I go for the Toxic to then put Suicune on a timer. So let's see how the rest of this plays out here, man, because when I was having this match, I was on the edge of my seat. He goes for the Max Airstream to boost the speed and do a little bit more damage. I go for the Scald just to chip away a little bit at a time, right? Every single percentage of health is very crucial. So his Dynamax ends up wearing off, and he goes for the Air Slash here, and get this, I end up getting flinched. I'm like, okay, fair play. That's absolutely fine. Like, I am Toxapex. I am the Pex, baby. You can't take out Toxapex that easy. He goes for the Ice Beam, and he freezes me. 2 hacks in a row. I'm thinking, what? Man, what is going on here? What is up? What is happening? So anyways, he starts setting up with the Calm Mind here, but I thaw myself out with the Scald here, and that's not going to do much damage. That's absolutely fine. I was aiming to thaw myself out here, and, well, here's the thing, is that Suicune isn't going to be living that much longer. He goes for the Air Slash, I don't flinch, and I go for that Recover, baby. So, here is what happens. Suicune goes down to the Poison, and the Pex ends up surviving that encounter. Now, in comes Jirachi here, who sets up the Stealth Rock. So I'm thinking, okay, pretty interesting. And I go for the Scald, sorry, and that doesn't really do that much damage, and that also doesn't burn him either, right? So, he actually goes for the U-turn. I'm thinking, okay, who's going to switch into? None other than Rayquaza. I was actually scared. So I go for the Scald here, hoping for a burn, but that didn't happen. But that's quite okay, because it wasn't over for me just yet. So he goes for the Earthquake, does quite a bit of damage, and I go for the Toxic here. That's really the best thing I can do, right? Is to put the Rayquaza on a timer, otherwise I could be dead. So I switch my Archeops in, and I predicted that Earthquake nicely. And I'm thinking, okay, Archeops has to outspeed that Rayquaza, so I Dynamax here, and I go for the Max Rock Ball, which easily disposes of the Rayquaza, and sets up the Sandstorm as well. And all he has left is that Jirachi. So I'm like, okay, I'm in pretty good shape right here. So I go for the Max Quake, and that does a lot of damage to Jirachi. I boost the special defense. He goes to the Iron Head. Now, thankfully, it didn't do over half to knock me down into my defeatist range. And I go for the Max Quake one more time, taking out Jirachi. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the game. And my god, was this ever a fun as hell battle. Holy shit. This right here was an absolute blast. So that was definitely a good game, Mr. Infamous Trainer. It's always a blast when it comes to battling with you, good sir. And I want to see more of these type of battles, and spoiler alert, there actually is quite a few more battles that we do, but those are going to be saved for later videos. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a wrap up here for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a damn good night. And as always, your boy will see you guys in the next video.